This is tasty, but like it's like hitting you slap in the face with beer flavor. Welcome back to Give It a Shot. And look at the table in front of us. What is that? Elysian?
Okay, so the beer we're testing out today is called Loser.
Now, you've probably seen this in the beer aisle.
Yeah, actually I got it at Fred Meyer.
I've never seen it before.
What was it? $8.99.
Look at what it says above the Loser. It says, corporate beer still sucks. Loser.
Yes. Fantastic name.
Do you know, is it an ale? It's an ale, isn't it?
This, yes. It's a Loser Pale Ale.
Pale ale?
Yeah, celebrating over 20 years of celebration, Sub Pop Records.
Oh.
With beer, Loser has the tropical notes balanced with a crisp malt hop finish.
No, crisp malt hop. So
sorry, malt hop.
So this will be probably malty. Now I've had like some malty beers before, and sometimes I enjoyed them. But I remember there's a time where I didn't like malt beer at all. But this probably is going to taste really good. But it's 7% alcohol even by
Yes, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
for only 12 fluid ounces, it's quite a bit.
Brewed and bottled by the Elysian Brewing Company in Seattle, Washington. That happens to be our neck of the woods. We are currently recording from Everett, Washington. So,
I just realized I just had the second beep. I don't think we're allowed to say that, are we?
Oh, where we're at?
No, the word I just used.
I didn't hear what you said. So,
okay. Well, you guys didn't hear that?
No.
No?
So, okay, well,
got away with it.
maybe I'll beep it if upon review.
You'll notice it.
So last week I said something bad. So
yeah.
So let's crack this open.
Yeah. Is it twist top? No, it's not twist top.
Okay, that's a neat looking cap. So I'm going to do the same thing I did on the Moose Drool. I'm going to have you check out the cap, and I'll probably make a nice big fat picture of that so you guys can see it.
Pale ale, celebrating over 20 years of celebration, blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah. Yep, same stuff.
Loser.
They have a website too, I guess. Yeah, a couple websites.
That's got that hop.
Smells.
I can tell this is gonna.
Smells strong.
Yeah, this is gonna be a nice flavorful beer. I think this is gonna be maybe strong.
It looks kind of like kind of the same consistency.
It's got a lot of carbonation to it.
As the last beer we had. What was the last one we have?
That was the wheat ale.
The wheat ale?
Yeah, from the Widmer Brothers.
Yeah. Widmer Brothers Brew.
So, yeah, look at that. That's a nice looking cup of beer there. And we got our Snyder's.
Of course.
Snyder's of Hanover Rods Pretzels.
I love the label on this too. I mean, how simple is that?
Yeah.
Just
Loser.
Slap on a sticker on there and call it good. Oh, and the general warning.
How about calories or anything?
It's going to tell you calories.
But consumption of alcoholic beverages impairs your ability to drive a car and operate machinery and may cause health problems.
What?
Health problems? Pfft.
Yeah. Everything causes health problems nowadays.
There you go.
Even water is going to start causing health problems. Alright, so I give this a test for that pretzel real quick.
Snyder.
It is a dark looking beer, so Well, it's not dark, but it's darker.
Darker, yeah. The
Darker.
color of that. Actually, the
I can't quite smell it though. Can you smell anything?
The lights that I've got in here, shining through here, looks. It has a nice amber color to it. It looks, from your point of view, probably looks kind of dark, but it's got a nice golden.
Ale.
Yeah, it's got a nice color to it. So, let's give it a shot. Wow. Whoa.
What the hell is that? That's it's a little strong.
For a loser.
Did they not put any kind of flavor in there? They're like, screw it, just put everything in there.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
We just want pure alcohol. No wonder why it's 7% alcohol.
It's a complicated beer, but okay, wait. Yeah, take a bite of something here.
Yeah, it's a strong tasting beer.
I think this beer will mess you up.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But it's a okay. My first drink, it didn't taste bitter to me. I mean, maybe a tiny bit more than some of the other, but not on a full bitter scale. What is the IP? Was that a term? The IPB or I don't know. There's.
Do you know what you're talking about?
Some beers have a bitter gauge.
Does it?
Yeah, this one I don't see anything like that on here.
It just says alcohol 7%, but it is very bitter.
Do you?
Yeah,
Seems bitter.
This is very bitter.
Oh. Losers won't like this beer.
I'm a damn loser.
This is tasty, but like it's like hitting you slap in the face with beer flavor.
Oh, it even has the aftertaste of still beer.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really enjoy the taste of beer, yeah, why not? But I don't go after just beer taste.
Yeah. Sometimes
I enjoy beer taste.
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I won't.
It has the aftertaste of beer though.
This is
Well, I guess it makes sense. I mean, for how much alcohol content is in
maybe
this
it's not brewed as carefully as some of the other guys.
I think they just wanted to go for strength.
Yeah.
We want people to know that this is alcohol.
This is 20 years that these guys have been doing this, celebrating over 20 years of Sub Pop records with beer. Oh, okay. Loser has light tropical notes balanced with a crisp malt hop finish. I think what you're tasting is that malt hop. Excuse me. That malt hop finish. The tropical part, I don't taste any tropicalness.
I don't know what tropical is supposed to taste like.
Yeah, well, it's not. I mean,
I know what it sounds like. I know what it looks like.
The last
I don't know
beer
what it tastes like.
we had some kind of a fruitiness to it. I tasted it, but not this beer. I don't taste any fruitiness in there.
No, this is just strictly strong beer.
Yeah, but he is noticing that it is a very hops flavor. That's what it is.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
And if you're a fan of that, because hops will make a beer kind of taste a tiny bit more bitter. The more hops that there is, and they allow you to taste it, that there's going to be a bitterness in there.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm a little bit of a fan, I guess, of the hops part of a beer, because I taste it, and it's not offensive. But some of you might think it's pretty bitter, but for the most part, I'd say it's average on the bitter then.
This is more bitter than what I've tasted.
Yeah.
It's a stronger taste of bitter.
But it's not even a dark beer. I mean, the color of this, I'm holding it up, and I guess I'll look it on the screen.
Yeah.
I see through the light through here a very golden color, but
it's nothing like Land Shark we had where you can see right through it.
Yeah, some dark beers though are going to taste. They usually taste more bitter, but this is very hopsy.
Even the
I kind of like it though.
The other beer, what was the first beer we tried?
The first beer, Guinness.
Guinness.
Yeah.
Even that one was dark, but it still didn't have the bitter taste.
No, it was very.
It was mellow. I mean,
that is a very.
You can taste the alcohol to
beer.
it, but it was not bitter whatsoever. It was something you can relax with. This is just very bitter.
So I mean, it's definitely an interesting beer, and if you want to try something kind of, let's say if you want to try something really, I guess, special and new, and it is a little bit strong. I mean, it's not offensive, but it is pretty strong.
It's not. No, it's not a low number. It's
yeah.
I mean, it's not a terrible beer, but it's not something I enjoy. Like if I wanted to just relax and drink a beer, this is not something that I would find relaxing.
You know, I might not go back to this beer. I might not like search for this one and get it again. But because I'm not finding it a joy to drink, but it's.
But if I want to get damn drunk, I'll go for this. Because it's not terrible. I can probably constantly drink this and get pretty wasted.
Hey, we're at about a point where you want to try where we.
You think you can down that?
I don't know.
Why don't you take a sip real quick, then we'll down it.
Okay.
Because mine's a little bit lower than yours. Okay, let's go ahead and down it.
Yeah, because maybe a whole bunch of it over our tongues is gonna change our.
Well, but we're gonna try to give it a shot. Ready?
Cheers. Still not gonna give it a really high grade.
I'm sorry, guys. I am not one for extremely strong tasting beers.
You want to know?
And it has the aftertaste.
You want to know what my score is gonna be?
What's your score gonna be?
I'm gonna give it a 4.
He's generous. I give it a 3.
Okay.
Oh.
So
it's not a terrible beer.
Yeah, it's not the worst beer I've ever had.
We were able to finish it, so that gives you something, I guess. But it's a strong beer.
Yeah.
So if you do like strong beers, this is a strong beer.
By all means, yeah. My particular taste for a beer, what I want to enjoy, this is not the top of my list.
No.
But then again, see, I know nothing about beer, and if I'm gonna go back to that beer aisle and I see Loser, I'm probably not gonna grab it again. But
now, if I wanted to get really messed up, it's a strong beer. Well, of course, I'd probably just go to Ice House or something. But it is a strong beer. I believe Ice House is like 5.7% alcohol. This one's 7.
Yeah.
So it is a strong beer.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun to try. If you want to try a really strong beer, but it's not even. To me, it wasn't on a scale. If something is bitter, say the most bitter is I'd probably say this is a 7 on how bitter it is to me.
Yeah, I agree. It does leave an aftertaste. I don't know if you taste it, but I've tasted an aftertaste of the beer.
So, I mean, I would at least give it a shot.
Yeah,
give it a shot. But
give it a shot.
But consider.
I don't know if they sell them individually. I mean,
but consider our grade that we gave it. Because I've given some other beers a lot higher scores.
But but if you do like strong beers, I mean, it's a strong beer.
This might be a 10 to you.
Yeah.
So that's why I say, our 2 grades on a beer is only going to be, his taste. He likes light beers. I kind of like darker beers. So that might give you a good indication. I give it a 4. He gives it. What'd you give it?
A 3.
A 3. So you never know. That just might be your cue on what to guess on this beer. So So give it a shot. And let's next week. Let's see what we do next week. We'll see you again on Give It a Shot. Thank you.